Okay, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for joining in. Welcome in Anubis, welcome in Ironhead. Quarter will be in session. It's the final day. Call it will be out now in momentarily. It's the final day of the Turnabout Goodbyes because we're gonna have 2 trials in this one, I believe, if I remember correctly. So what's on to go for everyone else? Hopefully everyone's having a great night, and hopefully everything sounds okay. How does everything sound, by the way? December 28th, 9:51 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, this is it. Oh, Judgment Day. Not the group of WWE. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What? Did we just fight the shit out of each other? Literally. She's like appeared out of nowhere. He's like in deep thought. What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder.
Phoenix like, yeah, what the hell just happened?
I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope on camera doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you do? God, now it's okay. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya? Maybe we should go outside and discharge.
Right! Good idea!
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh, pal! Too late. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, pal. Mr. Edgeworth? Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after the shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Pal. Yeah.
You always say
Keep your hands to yourself. She had the shock, everybody.
So this final day is trial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? Does he remember?
He does remember.
He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it.
Yes, he did, I think.
That's what I should have said. December 28th, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution. The prosecution is ready. Alright, very well. Hey, Cole. Are you able to get Pepsi Nitro on Newfoundland? I don't think we are.
What?
Get Pepsi Nitro.
I don't know.
I've never seen it anywhere, anyway. We have reached... la 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 la. Man, I'm having trouble tonight. We have reached our final day of procedures in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on. Don't be hiding the silence by every little thing he says. Very well. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, The caretaker has yet to confirm this. I like to talk with my eyes closed for no reason at all. I mean, I would like to examine the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. You cans of both flavors on the table beside me, in paws reach. Just don't get the claws out, that's all.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Oh look, there he is right there. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Claws come out when the popping opens up? Kiss your ex on camera. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out very well. We're checking out in his tomb. Oh wait, this isn't Castlevania. Yeah, wrong game. Wrong company that does it. This is Capcom.
Witness, why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well.
I think he's afraid of Fun Karma.
Please begin your testimony.
Yeah, he is though, isn't he? Why I left court? I'm really sorry about just leaving like I did yesterday, like I did. But I wasn't running away for nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow.
Bullshit.
Yep. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Yep. She sounds asleep too? Oh, you're struck by a kitty. Yeah, okay, so June must be on top of you.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Here we go. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Why do you have to object to everything? No, Mr. Wright. There's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Ron Karma and Mr. Snorehead there. I mean, Yanni Yogi.
So you can press him on everything.
Then why did you leave? I'm gonna go to press him on everything.
So you're pressing on everything.
I am pressing on everything. Why not? Just relax, dears. You'll get your turn too. He was just about to say why. It's so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking. If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. We only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But weren't you arrested? But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see. Yep. Well, I made the joke because everybody kind of looks like Dracula.
He does.
Oh, well. Is that a Francesca in the second game?
Or
with,
maybe,
Trusty Whip.
Jonathan, what's his name or whatever from the Bram Stoker's Dracula.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I see. So he was lost,
I stand corrected. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Somehow I knew when you were thinking that was gonna happen.
Oh ho ho ho. Frustrating that.
You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you lied about not having your memory, hmm? You know exactly who you were. The witnesses testify clearly that he has no memory of who he is.
But yet he remembered the kind of food that Holly has to eat.
Yeah,
Really?
I know, right?
Yes.
You're claiming he's lying, then show the court proof. What am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
You tell him to check the caretaker's fingerprints against Yogi's
I'm glad you've
from
come
15
to your
years ago.
senses, Mr. Wright. Very well. Witness, please continue. Oh, so you want me to show proof right there? Or right here, where it says I need one of those motive things, right?
Yeah. You can press him on that.
I'm gonna actually press him on this one.
Yes. You could.
Well, just did. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. Wait, man. You really need it. Okay, yeah. Well, the new Castlevania show comes out Thursday on Netflix. Isn't that the new season? Or like a spin-off? Can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both these statements are lies.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself.
So, who is he? Don't play dumb for him, Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
Well, it's definitely not Gregory Edgeworth or Robert Hammond, as both are actually dead. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi? From the DL6 incident?
I figures the judge would have heard of it. It's such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Karma, will you just listen?
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
Check the caretaker's foot fingerprints, duh.
This is the court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. I can prove he's Yogi right here, right now. I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you going to prove it? How are you gonna prove that he's Yana Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yana Yogi 15 years ago.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Huh? I'm very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Yep. I burned my fingers while working with this stuff.
And yet he doesn't remember. He lost his memory. Yeah.
What? Yogi, you sneak. Burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity.
No. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided. No? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief. Yeah, very funny. You were swore winner, Von Karma.
What?
You know why I'm laughing.
What?
He just gave us an idea.
Yeah, I know.
Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
What? What is it? No, you're not going to do it.
Your Honor,
He's doing
the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
it.
Take Mr. Von Karma up.
On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Mr. Von Karma. I have the right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course. Should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, this trial's been crazy. What do you expect? Well,
Yes, I'm
you
doing
still
it.
want to go through with your little game? Of course I do. Let the
Yeah.
parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. He's shocked. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.